today. We got some things to talk about. First thing I want to tell y'all, we're going to be talking about that Dthang situation. I actually have a couple of different things to speak on, and I think that there's a lot of different perspectives that should be actually paid attention to in this particular scenario. For everybody that don't know, Dthang has been locked up in jail for the last couple of, I don't know if it's been more than 1 year yet, but I think it's been in there at least a year. And he's been locked up due to gang activity or whatever the case might be. And while he's been, give me 1 second. And while he's been locked up, at least a report or somebody was on the phone and the thing just happened where he was calling for the COs. I want to have a whole discussion about that. That's one. Two, I would love to, as usual, talk about some political shit. As usual, I would love to, as usual, talk about some political shit. We're going to do roll call at the 5-minute mark. Get your comments in right now. We're going to do roll call at the 5-minute mark. I would love to talk about some politics today. So we're going to be talking about a little bit of politics today. I'm going to be being fair to some Democrats. I'm going to be being unfair to other Democrats. Well, I'm going to be fair to all Democrats. There's some I'm going to be speaking good about and some I'm going to be not speaking so well on. And also, for anybody that's wondering why I don't speak more on Republicans, Republicans don't promise us anything. Republicans don't come to our communities and promise to help. Republicans don't pull up in our communities and try to do anything, for the most part. One of the main things I need for y'all to understand is Republicans want less government. The Democrats want more government. That's the biggest difference. With that being said, we about to get to this Dthang thing at the 5-minute mark right after we do roll call. But I wanted to say something real quick, and then we're going to get into all this other BS. I'm waiting for the 5-minute mark. So one thing I want to say, and I want to be clear about this. They are now blaming the mayor, and this is just unfair, for the air quality control situation that happened because of Canada, allegedly. How in the fuck can you blame the mayor because the air got bad, fam? How can you blame the mayor because there was a fire in a whole nother country? And allegedly. And the smoke from that country traveled over to New York, in New York City, and somehow we're blaming the mayor? How are we blaming the mayor? Okay, for everybody that has never actually seen a actual real morning show, for everybody that's never actually seen a real television newscast, generally what happens is in the beginning of the show, for the first couple of minutes, they tell you what they're going to talk about during the show. So in the beginning of the show, they usually run through all of the topics that's going to be discussed. This is for the people who don't watch news. So that's why generally before our show starts, for about the first 5 or 10 minutes of the show, I talk about all the topics we're going to discuss. I get it. Most of y'all watch regular YouTube and people don't follow the directions like a regular news program does. They're doing it wrong. I'm doing it right. I'm literally doing it the way that it's done on news. Copy? And this is a factual statement. However you feel about that is how you feel about that. Now, with that being said, I'm going to run through the rest of my topics, and then I'm going to keep it pushing. Sheesh, man. If you got kicked, I didn't do it, and it's on you. You are watching the news because I'm covering the news. So how are you not watching the news? I literally cover the news every day. What do you think I was talking about? What do you think I was talking about? What do you think I was talking about? When you come to this page, you didn't know I was covering the news? What did you think I was talking about? Does anybody else know that I covered the news, or is he the only one that didn't know that I covered the news? Put it in the chat. I'm curious. I want to know if he's the only one that didn't know I covered the news. I thought it was obvious, but I guess it ain't. Did you know I covered the news, Sebastian Tompkins? Now I'm going to get back to what I'm talking about. I'm going to get back to what I'm talking about. I'm not taking what you're saying personally. I'm trying to do my show. And you're trying to make me do my show the way you want me to do my show. And you don't see nothing wrong with that. You don't think that there's nothing wrong with me doing my job and you coming in here saying, I don't want you to do it like that. I want you to do it like this. You don't think that there's nothing wrong with that. I'm wrong, though. You're right. I'm wrong. I should be just doing everything that you guys want me to do, everything that any old random person want me to do, and I shouldn't have any opinions, mine, of my own. I should do none of the things that I learned in school. I should do none of the things that I learned anywhere. I should just do it the way that you want me to do it. I got it. Let's do roll call. This is insane. Shout out to Brooklyn NASDAQ. He said, salute, bro, salute. Shout out to Vito Corleone, who doesn't want to watch my show unless I do it the way he told me do it. That is absolutely insanity, but shout out to him. I guess we won't be seeing him anymore. With that being said, I'm not calling his name again. With that being said, I'm going to get to it. I had one more monologue thing to talk about before the show started. I spent that time discussing with this bullshit that don't even make sense. No, you did say that. Hold on. I just want to be clear. I just want to be 100% clear. And I just want to say this. I'm sorry I'm holding everybody back. But I need y'all to understand that these people talk to me and say things, and then they pretend that they didn't. Everybody can scroll up and see where he says, bro, can we stay on topic? You said homeboy was yelling for help. Literally explain that I have to talk about all the topics that we're going to be discussing today. Right here, he's telling me to stay on topic. You're telling me how to run my show when I'm telling you I'm running through the topic so everybody can know what we're talking about in the beginning of the show. What do you mean you're not trying to tell me what to do? That's you literally trying to tell me what to do. Literally. This is why people think I'm single because it has something to do with women. I just don't trust people, fam. It don't got nothing to do with nothing. I just don't trust people. It's hard for me to trust people because of shit like this. That's it. That's it. That's all. It's really just that simple. It's really just that simple. It's just hard for me to trust people, man. You know, I was walking past a funeral the other day, and some black women started cursing me out as I was walking past an active funeral. They were in the funeral. I was walking past a fucking funeral on Neptune. Some black women start cursing me out while the funeral is happening. Let's get to the show. My life is literally TV, fam. Some black women, it was a church yesterday on Neptune. I'm walking past the church and they're having a funeral procession. There's a hearse right there and there's a car right here. There was some kids in the car, out on the outside standing. There was a lady in the car. She started cursing me out as I was passing. His uncle said he want to talk to him, by the way. His uncle said he want to talk to him, by the way. You don't even like my show, fam. I'm just going to kick you. You don't like my show. You don't got to be here. I kicked you. Now you out. Now you don't got to be here. Copy? You don't got to be here no more. I'm sorry for fucking your day up. You don't gotta be here no more. Let me get to the show. There you go. Now you don't gotta be here. Copy? Salute to you. Now I just kicked him, fam. Let's get to it. Y'all don't notice that the people that I have an issue with is usually the people that's telling me what I can and can't do? With that being said, let's get to the show. What up, Brooklyn Rose? Salute. Yeah, I just kicked him. All right, let's get to it. There's two things I want to say about the Dthang situation. They're on opposite ends of the spectrum, and I need for you to understand this. Shout out to Rue, don't nobody see these dots Jones. And I need for you to understand this. The first aspect I want to talk about is how these dudes is super gangsters, fam. These dudes is all super gangsters when they out here on the streets with their friends and their weapons. Yo, we don't even live in the same day and age, fam. I remember when I was a little kid and you was growing up, everybody fought all the time. So when you actually did happen to go to jail, when you actually get locked up, when something actually happened, when you had to go into a situation where you was by yourself, you could handle yourself. These dudes nowadays, they only know how to shoot and stab. They only know how to jump and run. They don't even know how to do anything. I'll take any OG, my dude, from the 80s or 90s. Just me and them. And I'll go up against any 4 or 5 young niggas from today, and we will win. No weapons, no nothing, just us. We will win. I will take any OG from the 80s and 90s and go square up against any 5 of these new niggas. Go back and make sure my shit was working. My jump off wasn't working for a second. I will take any OG, my dude, from the 80s or the 90s. Just me and them. And I go up against any 4 or 5 of these new niggas. We will win. I'm going to tell you what I think the biggest difference between the 80s and the 90s and now is. It's going to hurt. In the 70s, our fathers was in the home. I'm going to say this again. In the 70s, our fathers was in the home. I'm going to say this again. In the 70s, our father was in the home. And I'm not blaming men. I'm saying us as a community got to do better. Now, this Dthang dude, he goes to jail. They got him on the phone. Some other dude is on the phone. He in the background yelling for the fucking CEO. First of all, I think they set all that up. I think they set all of that up. I think they literally set all of that up. Literally. I think they set all of that up. I think that dude waited for the other dude to be on the phone, and then they tried to start shit with young boy. Now, I'm saying all that to say this. Young dudes, there's so much more to life. Y'all don't gotta go out there and be the toughest nigga on the block. You don't gotta go out there and be a shooter. I promise you, y'all trying to impress a lot of these little girls right out here. That's why y'all doing a lot of this silly shit. Y'all not marrying none of them, fam. Y'all gonna spend more time in jail than you're gonna spend outside with these little girls that y'all running around chasing. You out here doing all of this weird shit. You doing all of this weirdo shit, right? Because you want to go impress some girl, right? You want to impress your friends on the street, right? But when you get locked up, where they gonna be? Where they gonna be when you get locked up? Look at the dude. I told you the other day they had a different guy across the street. Today they got this guy. The other day they had a different guy. He pulled up too, but he pulled up the day before yesterday, not yesterday. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. That's the problem. There's no men in the homes, fam. And a lot of y'all got men in y'all homes that ain't men. A lot of y'all got men in y'all homes that ain't men. A lot of y'all got men in y'all homes that ain't men. And I'm not getting on the LGBTQ. I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about the suckers that y'all have in y'all homes that's out there abusing the kids rather than raising them. I'm talking about the suckers that y'all got in y'all homes that's out there abusing y'all instead of being a partner. Y'all got these dudes that's living in your home. Fuck whatever money they bringing. They not bringing any value to your life. Men are in the same types of situations. They out here dating women that's not bringing any value. They're not improving your life in any manner. All they can do is either bring money or sex. They can improve your life in no other way. And the children is watching this. So now the children is going to jail. So first thing I want to say is this. There's a difference between the Dthangs of the world and the Casanova 2 times of the world. Casanova 2 times got ran down on and made the dude pay. Tell me where I'm wrong. Dthang got ran down on and had to call for the CO. Y'all young dudes need to stop thinking going to prison is dope. I remember growing up with kids that was compliments the same age as me, and we talking about getting older, and them talking about how much time they expect to spend in jail. Literally. No cap. No cap. Having whole discussions about how much time they plan on spending in jail. About how they can't wait to do their first bid. And I'm standing there looking at these niggas. Like you really don't have no aspirations for anything else. Ain't out here trying to do nothing else. Ain't trying to do nothing else. Zero other things. This is the second part I want to talk about this. These are the only 2 reasons why we're talking about Dthang this morning. Tori Mosley says, people like Whack 100 make these young dudes feel like they have to earn their stripes in prison. Yes, that's retarded. Every time Whack 100 talks about that and glorifies prison, it absolutely upsets me. Because I heard those same stories that my friends heard, by the way. They used to have these 2, Rikers used to have these 2 Asian dudes. They called them the something twins. And there's a story my brother had told me. And the story goes something like this. There was these 2 Asian dudes. I don't know if he said they speak English or not. But they was in Rikers together. And everybody thought they was brothers and they was like this close. And they used to always get into fights and fuck niggas up with karate. He said these motherfuckers used to stand back to back and take on the whole fucking unit. Right? There was nothing to fuck with. But one of them got put in a hole and then the other one got killed. So I'm saying all that to say this. It's not about whether you could go to prison all the time and be able to take care and handle yourself. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. You should always be able to protect and handle yourself, but you should never be trying to go to prison. Why would you be trying to go somewhere on purpose that's going to restrict your freaking rights? Now, with all of that being said, all of that being said, 9 times out of 10, they was to get the nigga fucked up because he about to come home in November. So you locked up in jail. You almost done with all of your time. You're about to come home, but you locked up with people who don't like you. So they trying to get you jammed up, so you got to stay in jail longer. Can we clap it up for Dthang for calling the CEO? I'm clapping it up for Dthang for calling the CEO. I ain't making fun of him. I'm clapping it up. Clap it up for Dthang for calling the CEO. So they got the guy just standing across the street looking at me the whole time. Just let me show y'all this. This is just insane. So they just got the guy standing across the street, or he's just decided to on his own. I don't know how the fuck you want to put it. So he's just standing across the street just looking at me talking. Right? So he's talking to himself, but he keeps looking at me and yet look. What the fuck, fam? So this is what I go through. It is what it is. Shout out to that guy, I guess. But this is the type of time it's on. He probably making a live, who knows? No, now he left. He just disappeared. Some chick just came past and was flirting with me. She's a cutie though, so I'm cool with it. Yeah, some chick came, I might pull up on her. If she wanna go on a date, I go out with her. Some chick came up on me and was flirting with me when the camera was off. I don't know if y'all could have seen any of that. And by the time I turned back around, the dude disappeared, so. My love language is being nice to me. That's all I can say. My love language is being nice to me. That's why I'm single. No female's ever really ever nice to me. So that's my love language. Anyway, they don't get that. It seems like the longer I'm single, the meaner they get. So, fuck it. I got cursed out at a damn... Good morning. How you doing today? All right, stay blessed. I got cursed out at a funeral, fam. I was just walking past the funeral and some black chick started cursing me out. Like, it's crazy. Get back to what we talking about. I'm all over the place. So, basically... This dude is about to come home in November, Dthang. He about to come home in November. What do they do? Oh, she look nice today with the white. Okay. She look cute every day, though. I like the way she dressed. I like skirts. It's this chick, she wears, like, tennis skirts every day. I like them, too. I like the way she dressed. Athletic gear. So... Dthang's about to come home in November. So while Dthang is about to come home in November, his ops is trying to get him caught up. So they trying to get him in the fights. They trying to get him in the situations where he could get violated. There goes that word again. Remember when everybody was saying violated meant killed? And we still got people that keep saying violated means killed? Violated does not mean killed, fam. Anyway, they was trying to get him violated. So his time get pushed back and he got to do more time. Now, this is the point I wanted to bring up. Sucker niggas like this is the same dudes that be in the street that you niggas be thinking is OGs. Niggas that be trying to get niggas caught up behind the wall, and so they got to do more time. The same fucking niggas. Y'all constantly be thinking niggas is OGs and they just suckers, fam. They doing sucker, backbiting crab shit, and y'all think that this shit is cool. Part of my language. I keep forgetting kids is here. They love me. Kids is not right here. I'm just exaggerating. So they doing sucker shit, fam. They trying to get him caught up so he can't go home because he's due to go home in November. And then these same suckers will come out here in the world and go tell your kids about how going to prison made them a man. Let that compute for a minute. These same dudes that's in jail trying to get people violated so other people get more time than the time they already supposed to serve, come out of jail and then convince your kids that they gotta go to jail to become a real nigga, to become a real man. You can't be a real man till you went to jail. Trying to send them young boys somewhere so they could get banged. Nah, that's not OG shit. They just old. They just old. They not OGs. They just old. That's not OG shit. That's just old. They just old, fam. Upset because their life didn't go the way that they want. You understand? Upset. Upset because they don't got the things that they like. They don't have the things that they want. They not where they at in life. So they trying to stop other people from getting where they want to go in life. Backbiting crab shit. What the fuck, fam? That's not, I mean, it's like 1 + 1 is 2. Why you think I can't be a hater, fam? I cannot hate on nobody over nothing. My brain don't even work that way. My brain don't even work that way. I can't hate on nobody over nothing. I cannot be upset over something you have. I can only be happy for you. Good morning. She got a big bubbly smile. What happened to the smile? Sheesh. Cute white girl. They don't curse me out at fucking funerals. Jealousy is one of the deadly sins. Well, yeah, one of the 7 sins that we there's tons of sins, but one of the 7 main sins that we hear about that is the biggest problems that we generally have when dealing with one another. Yes, that's one of them. Jealousy. Mofos be jealous of nothing, fam. Definitely. I don't have that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't have that. Like, I can't see something you have and want it. You understand? I just don't have that in me. Maybe it's because I grew up, like, with nobody around me. So I never grew up looking at shit that other people had wanted. You understand what I'm saying? I just never. I was jealous one time in my life. And that was over some sneakers when the Jordan 4s first dropped. When the Jordan 4s first dropped. That's it. I can't do nothing about the sound. That's it. Only thing I can do about the sound is speak loud, and I'm already speaking loud enough. Well, I got a lot of people that I gave good deals to. They fucked up the deals, and now they have to try to make sure I don't succeed. So the people that they fucked up the deals with think that I was the problem and not them. That's some of the issue I got. Somebody said I got a lot of haters. So that's some of the issues that I have. Other issues, like I told you before, like the key food issue where I live at. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with those people. I don't know what their problem is. All I know is that women, whenever I go into key food, I just have people. It's crazy. I don't even want to talk about it. I just live a different life, man. It don't make any sense, and you have to be there to believe it. That's it. That's all I can say. You literally got to be there to believe it. Literally. Anyway, I'm trying to run through this Dthang thing because I want to get to the politician thing and talk shit about Democrats for a little while. I got a lot to say about the Democrats. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Anyway, so I'm going to get through this Dthang thing real quick. It's like 2 more minutes. Give me 2 more minutes and I'm done with the Dthang conversation. Well, a little bit more than 2 more minutes, but you get the drift. So I wanted to end it off by saying this for the most part, right? Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So I wanted to end it off by saying this for the most part. You guys, that your whole thing is that you a shooter. How can you survive in prison? Why would you want to be a shooter? Do something else with your time. Because when you go to jail, there ain't no guns. I'm not talking to the robbers. I'm not talking to the drug dealers. I'm not talking to the fighters. I'm talking specifically for the dudes that's out here shooting and killing people. For the dudes that's out here shooting the blocks up. There's no guns in jail, fam. You're not going to be able to go to jail and make it seem like you're going to have a pass because you killed this nigga and you killed that nigga. You want to know what's also happening to some of these young rappers? I'm going to tell you right now, they money running out. They money running out so they can't pay for protection. They money running out so they can't give money to CEOs. They money running out so they can't give money to other inmates. They money running out, fam. We're not talking about super big artists. We're talking about artists that was big for a couple of months. So if you in the music industry and you big for a year, you probably only made money 3 or 4 of those months. So we're talking about dudes that ain't even get to the bag yet. These guys go to jail, they drillers, they go to jail, and then the next thing you know, they money run out. Now what? You don't think them niggas in jail with you that didn't like you, that you was paying money to, or that you was looking out for, you don't think they can't wait until that moment come where you can't do nothing for them? Because they've been talking shit behind your back the whole time, fam. So these dudes is going to jail, getting put into situations. Now they don't have no money. How fast do you think 100 grand is gonna go through? Gonna go through when you get locked up? Lawyers, the expenses for your family outside. How fast do you think 100 grand is gonna go away? So they don't think about this. All they think about is making all of this dope ass music talking about killing each other for no fucking reason. And then they get locked up and they go in jail and niggas want to see if you really like that. These is facts. You gonna get locked up and niggas gonna want to know if you really like that. Now, if you get locked up and you known for these, the niggas is gonna give you a certain amount of respect. But if you get locked up and you just known for bang bang, there's no bang bang in jail, nigga. The scariest thing is to go against a nigga with fast hands. I'm gonna say that again for everybody that don't get it. When you locked up in jail, the scariest thing to go up against is a nigga with fast hands. Cause if he got a weapon on him, you in trouble. I don't care if he's smaller than you, I don't care what. Problematic says, put the guns down, get a trade. Ain't no guns in jail, because you're going to have to know how to fight in there. That's a fact. They had to find out they not like that and they get extorted. That's a fact. Like what happened to Dthang. Now, in Dthang's situation, we don't know the entirety of it. But what I do know is I'm not mad at that young man for calling for the police. I'm not mad for that young man for calling for the CO. They trying to get him tripped up so he got to go past his time. They trying to make him stay. He's supposed to come out in November. They trying to fuck him up so he don't come out. So I'm calling the CO too, fam. I'm not living by none of y'all rules. All of y'all rules is to keep a nigga from succeeding. All the niggas' rules is to keep niggas from excelling. All of these rules is to keep niggas in a box. Brooklyn Rose says a lot of young dudes can't fight. A lot of people can't actually fight. Like nowadays, I don't even really want to call it fight. I want to say throw a punch and not throw a punch. Because most people, what? 10% of the fucking population knows how to fight, man. It's just if you know how to throw a punch or not. More, like some niggas just don't even know how to throw a punch. So that's where my barometer is now. My barometer is if you could throw a punch or not. You could throw a punch and get lucky, fam. That's my barometer now. Because too many people cannot fight. But I'm agreeing with you, by the way. I'm not trying to shoot down what you're saying. I'm just adding context. Morning, my brother. Problematic says, would a scream for the CO in that situation? Ain't no going around that. People just be lying when they say they wouldn't scream for the CO. Absolutely, they lying. Ain't no way that was a one-on-one assault in the cell. Definitely was outnumbered. Dthang is tiny. It could have been anything, fam. Also, this is the main thing I think these young dudes don't understand. It's not just that y'all young. Your muscles haven't even gotten your 25-year-old muscles yet, fam. Like when we get older, and older people know more about this if you lived a couple of years, your muscles density change. Just like your bone density changes. You understand? So you might look mad ripped and everything when you 16, but those muscles ain't the same. You understand? Your muscles are still young. That's why they got a thing called old man strength. Yeah, tons of COs. Shout out to Rude, don't nobody see them dots Jones. Tons of COs is down with the inmates. I actually interviewed a CO once. That was a gang member. And I can say unequivocally without a shadow of a doubt, there are a lot of gang member COs. There also are a lot of gang member police officers. And I can say that without a shadow of a doubt. But I can say that with the understanding of just because somebody is in that doesn't mean that they're doing criminality. So I want to make sure that we keep that in appropriate context. Because a motherfucker be like somebody is in a gang so they're a criminal, and that is not true. Motherfuckers be in gangs and be in the fucking politics, fam. First of all, what do you think a Republican and a Democrat is? That shit's a gang. What do you think that is? Everybody keep talking about the police is the biggest fucking gang in America. That's not true. Politicians is. What do you think Congress is, fam? So as far as with the whole, put it in the chat. I want to know what you guys think. Should Dthang, oh, shoulder. We didn't even walk around the building at all. Should Dthang have called the CO? Put it in the chat. I might walk in the inside. There's nobody over here. We're gonna whisper for a little while. Oh, Coney Island Car Show. Coney Island Car Show. Hey. Shout out to that shit. Oh shit, it's not 10 o'clock. I forgot it. The fucking windows and everything is open. I forgot, my fault. I'm gonna give him a couple more minutes. I think Dthang was locked up for some shit happened to RPT, right? River Park Towers. Just regular street young boy gang shit. I think they were shooting at something or something. I don't think he's in jail for a body though. He might be in jail for something else. I don't think he's in jail for a body. He might be in jail for something else. What up, NYC Facts? You know it's a lifestyle the way you shouldn't. Okay, so this is the problem. They're glorifying the shit that they shouldn't be glorifying. You see, back when we rapped about this shit in the 80s, we didn't glorify the bullshit as much. Back when we rapped about it in the 90s, we didn't glorify the bullshit as much. You understand? They just over glorifying the bullshit. It was a shooting. I'm not sure what it was. Hold on, let's see. I'll tell you in a second. I'm not sure what it was. Hold on. Rapper sentenced to 3 to 5 years after facing murder, animal cruelty. He was a part of a Rico. Okay, so apparently he was a part of a Rico. He was arrested with 33 other people, so I'm assuming it was a part of a Rico. And so he's coming home? Who think this smells fishy? Put it in the chat. Who think this smells fishy? Put it in the chat. Who think this smells fishy? Put it in the chat. She's a cutie. You know, my only brother, my only brother from my father's side that has a full beard. I'm the only one of my father's son that has a full beard. Shout out to Bushwick, salute. I mean, my beard is patchy a little, but it look good when it gets shaped up. I'm my only one that have. I think all of them niggas is telling. I think all of them young drill niggas be telling. Fam. That's why they keep saying they coming home. I think they all telling. I think all of these young drill rappers, when they get in trouble, I think they all be telling. If they weren't telling, they be getting numbers like Rondo number 9. Good morning, my brother.
Morning.
Salute. What happened over there?
I'm having problems.
You got to reload the clip, man.
I just charged the battery. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Y'all do pressure washing?
Not here, no.
Any particular reason?
We don't have a pressurizer. I mean, there's the portable ones, you know?
Yeah.
But no. No.
I'm not trying to add more work for you, my brother. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day. We gotta share smiles and laughs, man. It's a shame that y'all don't get the opportunity to really see me speak with more people who say I can understand. I get along with a lot of people, man. A lot of people like me. Ask him who's his favorite rapper. You listen to rap, OG? You listen to rap? You listen. Somebody in my community asked me to ask you who's your favorite rapper. Who's your favorite musician?
Actually, I don't have preference. I listen to all kinds of music.
He listens to everything. He doesn't want.
Yeah, I listen to everything.
He said, "Stop trying to make me have an opinion." She lives in my neighborhood. I saw her at the supermarket the other day. Good morning. All right, we have 48 minutes into the show. What else y'all want to talk about? I'm staying on this, but what else y'all want to talk about? Dave East invited me. Yo, do y'all get these invites to these channels on Instagram? Because I think they just send them shits out indiscriminately, right? What do you think about Adam 22 thing? Oh, we could talk about that. These are the little kids we talking about. If you would tell the principal office, they deaf telling in the system. Absolutely. Fam, I'm literally going to tell you what they doing. Right? They getting these young boys that think they're big, bad, and they're tough. And then they putting them with some dudes that they know that's going to abuse them. So they could then make them more malleable. So they could make them more malleable. Make them so they could be like snitch. You don't want to be in jail. These dudes go, get bullied in prison. Prison is a whole different thing, fam. They go, get bullied in prison. Morning. All right? They go, get themselves bullied in prison. Now they ready to talk to the police. Now they ready to help. Because they realize they don't punch as hard as they thought they did. They realize all of them real quick rabbit punches don't do nothing. They don't help you win fights. They realized all of that tussling they was doing with their homeboys don't mean nothing. They homeboys was scared just like they scared, so they never really had a real fight. Now when the police pull up on them and want them to help them with their investigation, they are more malleable. They're more ready to help. They're more moldable. That's what malleable basically means. They're more easily to be molded. I keep explaining. These dudes is killing people, doing all type of different shootouts. Fucking a gun alone is 5 years. How in the hell are they in trouble for attempted murders and coming home in 3? Somebody explain this to me. In New York City, a gun alone is 5 years. Minimum. How is these dudes getting caught for situations that involve the shooting of a gun and then coming home in like 2-3 years? Explain it to me if they not snitching. If they not helping the police. Explain it. Just like the NBA with Ja Morant, rap is trying to get rid of the gangster aspect to be more international and corporate. I don't know if that's what rap is trying to do. I think they've always been trying to add pop culture to hip hop for a long time. So, good morning. Good morning. Shout out to Darkwing putting our Cash App in the chat. If you want to support, did I just replace the Cash App or a pinned comment I already had up? Anyway, if you want to support the channel, you could always pull up to our Cash App. PayPal, PayPal, Super Chat, or you could go cop some merch. We have our merch store. All you got to do is go to our main page. They got a merch store. All you got to do is go to our main page, and then you're going to have store. Boom. And you can go cop some shorts. I did not mean to actually go into that. Shirt, other things. You can go check out our merch. We don't have all of our merch in there, but we got some pieces that you'll be able to go check out and look at and see if you would like to purchase. All right, let's get back to it. Did the years go up? I remember if it was a gun to 3.5, it's 5 now. Yeah. It's a minimum of 5. I think it's like 5. You can get 5 to 15. I think it's a minimum of 5, a maximum of 15 per gun. So this dude gets caught with situations that have to deal with quite possibly having guns and shooting guns. And these niggas go to jail for a couple of months and come home. Like, what the fuck, man? What did y'all think was happening? Who here has seen Daredevil? The Netflix show. So on Daredevil, the Netflix show, season 3, Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, he makes a deal with the government to snitch on the Albanians. And in that deal, they put him in a hotel. That's not the part I want to talk about. It is the part I want to talk about, but I want to recontextualize it. What do you think is happening with these rappers when they get locked up, go to jail, and then come out, and all of a sudden their music is banging and they got all the money and all the support and everything else? What do you think is happening? None of their peoples go to jail, but all their ops get locked up. What do you think is happening? None of their people go to jail, but all of their ops is getting locked up. Kids, it ain't worth it. If you don't like school, find something you like to do. Find something, if you like to build, work with your hands. If you like athletics, if you like music or something, go find something else that you love doing. If you're a parent and an adult, you should be trying to, good morning. You should be trying to get your kid as many hobbies as possible while they're young, so they can find the thing that they love. Take your kids to experience different things. Be a part of different things, so they can find the thing that sparks them. Because if you don't, they're going to find the street. The street is going to spark their creative drive. But we don't want that. Good morning. We want something else to spark their creative drive. Something that could be of use to the community. Something that could help them raise a family. Something that could help them be an integral part of the community. An integral part of the community. People like, wait, how do we say this? Good morning. So people like, wait, what's your opinion on these kids getting a hold of these guns today? People like, not in New York City. Is it 3 to 5? No, it's not in New York City. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Very beautiful family, my dad.
Thank you.
They literally look like they come out of a damn TV show. Look like a sitcom family or something. I want a sitcom family. I want me and my wife, and you know, she's gonna have to probably have a kid already because my daughter's pretty old. I want me, well, my daughter could be there too. We could just all be walking down the block together. I want us to walk down the block looking like a sitcom family. Like there's fucking music playing in the background. random elevator music. Oh man. Let me unkick this dude. Just so we could be clear, when we just went to court in the Troy Ave case, the judge in the court said that Troy Ave could get 5 years for each gun. That literally just happened. Shallow how? Literally. I spoke about it. Troy spoke about it. Other YouTube content creators spoke about it before you call me wrong. You're going to call me wrong, though. That's okay. Don't worry. There's so much I don't tell y'all about because I get tired of being told I'm wrong about things I know about. So sometimes I just don't be sharing shit with y'all. I'm not even going to lie. I was about to say something. A gun used to be 3.5. It's 5 now. Or for whatever the reason is, they decided they was gonna skin Troy Ave. Taxstone was gonna get 5 for it. Just so we could be clear. Wanted to say something, and it was important. Usually when I forget something, it's not important. It's bullshit. I wanted to say something. Well, it's not bullshit. It's just not really that important, and it doesn't need the narrative. They're hoping to raise the gun years with help with gun violence. I don't know if that's what they actually want to do. I don't know if that's what they actually want to do. I don't know if that's actually what they want to do. Why not just made a great point. In different states, the laws are different. Wanted to say something about guns, something about guns here. Oh, so wasn't about guns. So in this Daredevil season 3, Wilson Fisk makes a deal with the government to tell on the Albanians. 2 things happen, pay attention. First thing that happens is the government goes and takes the Albanians down first before they give Wilson his deal. What niggas need to start paying attention to is who gets taken down before the rapper gets taken out of jail on some surprise shit. But let's move a little bit further than that. Do you know how many of these rappers is actually in protective custody? I could name 2. I'm just not gonna. I can name 2 for you right now that's in protective custody. And they rappers. One of them is rappers that talk crazy. That talk about killing niggas and all this other shit. I can name 3 that's in protective custody. And I'm gonna tell you what kills me. Y'all, the media, knows what protective custody looks like. And y'all still let these rappers come up on y'all platform and talk like they street niggas when they in protective custody.
I know. I'm gonna be on my way out there anyway.
Alright. This particular spot that I'm at always got mad police. This particular spot that I'm at always got mad police. So if y'all trying to run up on me over here, I don't know if it's the best idea. I mean, generally speaking, everywhere I go in Coney Island usually has mad police. 3 rappers in protective custody right now, fam. Why do you want me to say who the rappers are? You're just gonna say I'm wrong, so why should I tell you? Tory Mosley said he sounded like he's gonna commit a crime. I don't have the slightest idea. It sounds like he was excited. I'll agree on that. I can't say what his actual inclinations was. Might just be excited. Who knows? I don't know what he's currently inclined to do. Yeah, nah. It's one. I've told y'all 2 of these people was in protective custody previously. That's not what the show is about. I don't want the show to turn about whether these guys is actually in protective custody or not. I believe them to be. And I believe them to be because of the thing, they're in protective custody. They're in protective custody. They're in protective custody. If Cass was in PC, how did he get attacked? If Cass is in PC, how did he get attacked? I like when I have the people in my chat that when people come in and just say stupid shit, they go at them. I like when that happens. I need more of that. Why y'all let people come in my chat? Y'all be in here every day, but y'all let people come in my chat talking stupid, and I gotta address them. Don't nobody else address them. I gotta address their dumbass. If Cass was in PC, how he get attacked? Now, I'm not responding to no more of your comments until you answer that one. Yo, that dude, man, he in PC. He attacked himself? He got a Ratatouille cellmate? He did it? Sheesh, man. All right, we gotta go inside. I don't know if y'all can hear the music or not, but I don't feel like having problems with YouTube. We gotta go inside. Yeah, I had to come inside. Some dude outside, you know, listening to his music or whatever, he grooving. But that music is gonna get us hit on YouTube, and then I'm gonna have all type of different problems with these guys again. So I don't. We got 72 people in the room. Hit that like button, send out some notifications. Yeah, I don't want to have no more problems with them. I think he walking on the block now. He just came to stand there. I don't know what the fuck. I know people don't know that they're doing things that hurt me. I know that guy's not doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? When I first started doing YouTube, people used to come and play their music next to me, and they genuinely thought that they were helping. You need music in the background, and I'm trying to explain to them that you can't do that because I don't own the music, but they can't understand it. To them, they're just trying to help. And then how do you handle that? You know what I'm saying? Because they genuinely want to help. They really aren't trying to do anything wrong. Like, how do you handle that? how you handle them not understanding that they're not helping. Like that's hard to handle. Gaming gang just wrote. Whenever I hear the music is too loud, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to the building. I don't really got a choice. And we on the side today because it's just hot, fam. In the phone heated up too much yesterday, and I don't want that to happen again today. Last 2 days, the phone heated up and shut off. I don't know what gaming gang mean at the courts. I have no idea what that means. So shout out to that. You know what? We might just stay inside today. I mean, there's AC inside. There's no music inside. And I don't have to keep running back and forth. So we're going to see how long that car is pumping the music. And then depending on that, we're just going to stay inside. Yeah, I don't want to deal with it. Let's stay inside. Sorry about that. All right, let's get back to what we're talking about. Sorry about that. All right, so my belief is this. A lot of these rappers are actually helping the police, man. A lot of these rappers that's capping and saying that they're not helping the police, they're helping the police. I'm not here to say whether somebody be helping the police. I do not believe in snitching. I'm not here for that. But this is the issue that I have when these rappers actually do that. They're also the ones that's making the music that's convincing these kids to go out there and commit the crimes. And then when they get caught for these same crimes, they going inside the prisons, they going inside the jail, and then they telling on their mans. So you're going to be out here, you're going to be in that violence, you're going to be encouraging that violence, you're going to be telling people shit and making music that's going to be pushing that violence in our communities. And then when you get up against the wall, when it's your time for you to go talk to the police because you done fucked up, because you got caught on whatever you do, what are you going to do? You're going to go turn state's evidence. That's where my issue is. My issue is you shouldn't have been committing a crime. If you have the ability to be able to encourage, a community of people, if you have the ability to be able to influence anyone, even if you can influence one person, you have an obligation to use that ability to influence them in order to help them improve their lives and to be a good example. You have an obligation. If you can do good, you have an obligation to do good. It's not a choice. That's another thing that I dislike about all of this opinion shit. It's not a choice. You have an obligation to do the right thing. Yeah, we lost reception for a minute. You got an obligation to do the right thing, man. Man, these niggas be snitching. Man, these niggas be snitching. These niggas be straight up snitching, man. But I keep telling you that these rappers be snitching. And I'm not saying that to knock the rappers. That's another reason why I don't really want to call these dudes names. I'm not saying that to mock the rappers or to tear them down or anything like that. I'm saying that because these are the people who tell your kids what to do, fam. We need to spend more time speaking to our kids. We need to spend more time speaking to any kids if you have a good message. Good.
Anything else on Spanish, please?
You could probably find it. Wait, try it out here first. Right? This is the kids, but they got some money in there. I don't know if the Spanish-speaking guy's upstairs right now, so I wouldn't want to send him all the way upstairs and they're going to tell him to come all the way back downstairs. He's going to look like a dick. This dude got locked up for all types of different gun crimes and whatnot over there in River Park Towers in the Bronx. And he's getting out in November somehow. I don't know how y'all feel about that. I don't trust none of this. I don't trust any of these situations that's like that. Get your kids out of the street. These niggas are snitching. They big homies is snitching on them. Everybody is snitching, fam. Get out of the street. Stop committing crimes. Try your best. I know that you gotta live what you gotta live, so you probably committing some crimes now, but you gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan to get away from the crimes. You have to have a plan to get away from the criminality. You have to have a plan. I'm not gonna stand here and I'm not gonna judge you for doing the things that you gotta do to feed your family. We live in a different time in America right now. We're about to start talking about politics in 2 seconds. We live in a different time in America right now. I can't question you for doing the things that you gotta do to support your family. We're not gonna do that. But what I can say is this. Do you got a plan to get away from that shit? Because if you don't got a plan to get away from that shit, then you got a plan to do that shit forever. Remember, no plan is a plan. Remember, having no plan is a plan. So if you don't have a plan to get away from that, you got a plan to do that forever. So it's your decision. All right, with that being said, let's talk about some politics real quick. There's a couple of things that I want to say. I want to go to the mirror before this mirror, just so we could, before we talk about Eric Adams, I want to talk about the mirror we had before Eric Adams, before we talk about Eric Adams. Okay, so I want to mention one thing that happened recently with the mayor, and then I want to mention some stuff that happened when he was still the mayor. Listen to this and pay attention. The mayor that we had before, I forgot his name, the white dude that was married to the black woman. Recently, they come out and said that they got some kind of like open marriage type shit. For everybody that don't know, they have an open marriage. They're still gonna stay married to each other. I think they're still gonna live in the same home, but they're gonna have relations with other people. First of all, they was doing that before. They've been swingers. They've been swingers. That's one, right? And I'm not saying that for any other information other than a couple of conversations I heard had by people who are way more intelligent than me on this particular subject, just so we could be clear. Yeah, call the library all you want, harass them all you want. Like, what the fuck? I can't stop. Harass him. He's just gonna go put me in that room where I have complete silence damn near. Harass them. What the fuck? What the fuck do I care? You forget, I'm in a library. Good people work here. Not the type of people that you usually have around you. Good people. They're gonna try to figure out how to help me do my thing, not try to stop me from doing it. So do whatever you're gonna do. Some lady is standing in the middle of the street. What the fuck is that about? I'm very happy that I'm not recording her at the moment. What the fuck is that about? She's just in the middle of the street. I am not gonna show y'all her either because I don't do that to our people. I don't put them on camera when I think they're doing some embarrassing shit. I don't do that. Any regard, De Blasio, thank you, Toombs. So check this out. When De Blasio was in office, do y'all remember all the trouble that they was getting in because they was taking funds from here and funds from there? Do y'all remember all the trouble that De Blasio's office was getting in? Do y'all remember all the trouble that they was getting in? All the improprieties that they were saying that office was doing? Or the favoritism that they saying that office was doing? Does anybody else remember that other than me? Oh wow, she has a crazy shape. Salute. Does anybody remember that other than me? Because that's basically what they trying to do to Eric Adams. When Eric Adams took that seat, now he has to do a whole bunch of bullshit that he does not necessarily want to do. Why does he have to do this bullshit? Because now it's being deemed that, especially after the Trump thing, that the Democratic political party has been, they're basically, if you lie for me, I'll lie for you niggas. That's who they are. That's who the Democratic Party is right now. If you lie for me, I'll lie for you. That's who they are. You understand? So that's the problem that Eric Adams is in right now. Besides whatever other BS that he might want to do that we don't like, he's also stuck doing a whole bunch of other BS that he absolutely don't want to do. One of those BS's, all of the immigrants coming to New York when we're not even taking care of our own homeless population. Do you understand how insane that is? For your kids to be at home talking about how they're hungry, and that you say, I'll be right back, I gotta go feed the neighbor's kids first. Do you understand how insane that is? Because that's what our New York City government is doing right now. Our New York City government is basically saying, when our people are saying that they're hungry, our New York City government is basically saying, hold on, we'll be right back. We're gonna go feed the neighbors first.
Thank you, sir.
Not a problem at all. They was able to help you?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to show the guy the thing. Hello, how y'all doing?
All right, you're gonna have to keep it down because I'm getting complaints that you're talking very
No,
loud.
I'm not talking loud. Read that.
We're receiving multiple phone calls about
Can you read that, please?
a drug addict at our entrance.
I'm doing
the
YouTube.
Phone calls won't stop.
I'm doing YouTube.
Who said this?
I'm doing YouTube.
No, wait. Who said
I'm
that?
trying to explain it to
Sir, who wrote that?
you. I'm trying to tell you. You asked
No,
me.
you're telling me what you're doing.
No, I'm literally telling you, ma'am. I'm doing YouTube. And the people that want to troll me are now calling you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You didn't let me finish.
I asked you one question.
And that's the answer.
I know that you're doing YouTube. I know what you're doing. I didn't ask you what you were doing. I asked you who wrote that. That's the question.
And in order for me to explain who wrote it, I had to.
Sir, I don't care that they're calling you.
But okay,
I
I was just coming to let you know that they were gonna prank call y'all.
They're not prank calling us. It's loud. They can hear you upstairs.
I'm not okay.
The windows are open.
Okay. She's an idiot. She's an idiot.
Sorry about that.
She's an idiot. Let me go talk to my man. I'm looking for my homeboy. Let's go talk to my homeboy. She's an idiot. That's how black women treat me. You see how she had no understanding. She didn't want to have no understanding. She didn't want to let me talk. She didn't want to let me speak. She was just going to be unreasonable 100% of the time. The guy knows about them. The other guy, he knows about them. Is he in today?
Who, Michael?
Yeah.
He is not coming now.
Okay, so I have a situation where there's people that are gonna be randomly prank calling y'all and saying that I'm making a lot of noise. Do you hear me making a lot of noise?
Yeah,
You hear me making a lot of
I'll
noise?
heard you.
Today?
Yeah, today.
I didn't actually, did you hear me? I actually just hear me making a lot of noise.
You could ask the desk, TRS is downstairs, Rana is gone. Okay?
Okay, no, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Her English isn't that great. And the other guy's not here today. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Keep calling them. I can't stop you. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. No, okay, so there's a couple of things that I want to say, and I want to be clear about this. Even the white lady was nice about it. Black women just treat me really bad, fam. And I know when I say that, people think that I'm just exaggerating or I'm just being soft or whatever, but that was really nice in comparison to how black women usually treat me. Like, she really just treated me nice in comparison to how black women usually treat me. Like, they're usually really nasty and disgusting to me, and I'm not doing nothing. She asked me a question, and then when I went to answer the question, she didn't even want to let me answer the question. You understand? Like, black women are not very nice to me. Like, they're really not very nice to me. Like, it's insane. Yeah, I'm just kicking you. Yeah, it's insane. Anyway, we getting back to the show. Like, they're really bad to me. Really bad. Like, it's really bad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I love black women, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna date another one. I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna date another one, fam. I can't really look at them now, and whenever I look at them, all I see is I have to go through a hardship. That's all I see when I look at black women. I'm gonna have to go through a hardship, so I don't want to do it. All right, let's get back to it. So yeah, cool. So yeah, cool. Boom. With that being said, yeah. No, yeah, black men. I think us as black men, we absolutely 100% get the worst treatment out of anybody, because people could disrespect us, but we can't even raise our voice. If we do anything at all to protect ourselves, we're seen as something bad. A black man can never protect himself. He can only protect other people. Here you go, my brother. You're welcome. Have a blessed day. Yeah, so a black man can never protect himself. He can only protect other people. You understand? Never. So as a black man, the best thing, that's why, this is a fucked up thing to say, but as a black man, you like, just stay away from toxicity. A lot of the toxicity is going to be our own people at us, man. As anybody, as any type of human being, you should stay away from toxicity. The fucked up thing is, for black men, our own people is toxic a lot of times. The toxicity comes from our own. You understand? I didn't respond to that lady or treat that lady in no manner for her to respond back to me like that. She asked me a question, and I'm trying to answer her question, but she's not listening to me. She's not listening to nothing I'm saying. She just wants to have a reason to attack me. You understand? Shout out to the police riding by as usual. Like, that was disgusting. The way she responded back to me right now was disgusting. And I can't even believe she works in anywhere where you gotta talk to a person. That was disgusting. Yeah, that was disgusting. That lady is disgusting. I hope she does call the cops. I'm not doing nothing wrong. That's all I care if she call the cops. Excuse me, sir. Hell, I care if she call the cops. I'm not doing nothing wrong. So as far as this dude is concerned, let me get back on the topic, and then we're gonna move off of that real quick and get to something else. But as far as the problem with Eric Adams actually is that when you're a Democrat, you have to go along to get along. The Democrats are the go along to get along gang. So you have to go along to get along. So now he's stuck bringing all of these, he's stuck doing a lot of things that the Democrats want him to do that's gonna hurt his ability to be able to win the next election. That's basically what's going on. That's it. That's what's happening.
Come on here.
For what?
Why I'm here, you disrespecting my grandmother.
Who grandmother?
Come on here, bud.
Nah, I'm good.
I want to talk to you real quick.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm hearing this. What's the problem with my grandmother, bro?
Oh, both of y'all here for that?
Whoa. You making sure you disrespecting G-Mothers?
I'm not disrespecting. I walked away from her. I didn't like the way she spoke to me. Kurt.
What she said?
She asked me a question, and when I went to answer her question, she then decided that she was going to say I didn't answer that question. She asked me a question. Somebody's trying to get me to leave my job. She asked me the question. Who is it? I can't explain who it is unless I explain what I'm doing. I explain what I'm doing. I'm doing YouTube, and I got people in my chat that's trolling. While I'm trying to explain that to her, she says, I'm not asking you that question. I'm like, but man, it's on the live. I did not disrespect her to her face. I didn't disrespect at all. I didn't like the way that she responded to me. I cannot like the way that somebody responds to me. I cannot like that. Exactly. I did not disrespect her. I didn't say nothing messed up to her. I didn't say nothing crazy to her. I cannot like the way that she responded to me, okay?
You from around here and shit?
I live down the block now, yeah.
What block?
Down the block, man. I mean, come on, man.
Obviously, eventually I'ma know. You heard this code
37.
37?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give it back.
Yeah.
37.
Yeah, I'm from 37, so I didn't disrespect her, fam. I don't give it up like that. I don't disrespect people like that. And I damn sure ain't stepping in a woman, disrespecting a woman to her face.
You had a grandmother that
I'm not gonna do that, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
Pardon me.
Don't touch
On
me.
my channel, you wanna know what we talk about? We talk about black people coming together. We talk about saving the youth. We talk about doing stuff for our community. We talk about that on my channel. And that's what the conversation I'm having right now.
Type of message I was getting on you came at grandma.
No, it's on the live. You
Let me see though.
Get your phone. I can't rewind. I can't rewind.
End it and let me see.
I'm not gonna end my live.
Why not?
Because I'm doing live. I'm not gonna end my live.
I want to see what my
I'm not
grandmother
gonna
said
end my
to
live. I got another phone. I'm not ending my live. That's crazy.
If I hear something I don't like from you on
Nah, we're not doing that, fam.
Let me watch it, cuz.
Nah, we're not doing that, fam. You're not gonna stand here
So you
just threatening.
came disrespectful.
I didn't disrespect the fam, but you're not gonna stand here just threatening.
I'm telling you how I got a right for my emotions.
No,
right?
you hear
So I'm
defending your
saying
grandmother.
what I said.
Hold on, you hear defending your grandmother. You hear defending your grandmother, and that's respectable.
You gave me a little bit.
You here defending your grandmother, that's respectable, but you're not gonna just come disrespect me.
How?
Like you respect when you here defending your grandmother, salute to that. I'm here for that. I respect
so
that.
let me
But
see
don't talk to
what
me
you
like
said.
but don't say all of the shit you saying to me, though,
Let me see
fam.
what you said, homie. You feel a way you can step outside, do
We don't gotta do nothing.
Alright, so let me see.
We don't gotta do nothing. Cause I'm the nigga, I'm a YouTube content creator. If you shoot me, you famous. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. I'm one of the YouTube content creator, fam. I'm not doing none of that.
I play with my hands.
But I'm not doing none of that, fam. I'm going to the police, nigga. I'm dealing with the police. Period. That's who I deal with. I deal with the police. That's who I deal with. So it's whatever y'all want to do, but at the end about this, and we talk about this.
Alright, so let me see the video.
Right now. Shit, you. At this point.
Let me see the video, boy.
I'm feeling like y'all threatening me, so I don't want to show it. Because when you said, let me see the video, I'm about to pull it out. He took my right now.
That's how he feel. You can't be mad about how a nigga feel right now.
Okay, so you hear what you just said? You can't be mad about how I feel.
So let me see the video.
So how could y'all be mad about how I feel?
Let me see the video, because my grandmother came to me.
Okay, well,
You ducking the video.
You hear me?
Nobody ain't ducking nothing for it. We came in here with a mask. I don't gotta put my hands out,
I
fam.
feel threatened.
You can't. Well, you feel threatened all you want, fam. Police. These guys are here threatening me. This is gonna be a situation. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
You causing a scene. You gonna make me.
What's your name?
My name.
I got an event with the police on August 1st. Y'all should pull up. I got an event I'm doing with the police on August 1st. Y'all should pull up. Pull up. All right. So, library. This is the grandmother of the lady, of the people that just came and wanted to attack me. This is their grandmother. Could we send this out to the NYPD and send this out to the library police, please? They are literally library police. This is the lady. Not a problem. I gotta go call the police right now anyway. This is the lady. Make sure you get a good look. Say hi. We got 79 people in the room right now. That's the lady. So I'm gonna die soon because her nephews is gonna come kill me. So I need y'all to know who to go after. Told you, I'm not playing with nobody, fam. I'm calling the police. I'm not playing with nobody. Yeah, I'm not playing with nobody, fam. I'm calling the police. I'm not playing with nobody. I'm playing with 0 people, fam. I'm calling the police 100% of the time. I'm calling the police 100% of the time. Let's put all of these niggas in jail. Let's put all of these niggas locked up. I'm calling the police 100% of the time.
Sir, we do not want you in the building anymore.
I'm calling the police 100% of the time. I'm waiting for them to call the police. So call the police and I'm leaving.
I will.
So when the police come, I can show them what happened with her nephews.
Tell them that you're trespassing.
I can show them what happened with her nephews. I'm going to show them what happened with her nephews. Call the police. See, now, I don't have to call the police, and nobody could say that I called the police. Yeah, she tried to set me up. Nobody could say I called the police now. She's calling the police on herself. She don't even understand the law. We go to court. We cover federal and state law. She doesn't even know the law. We cover court cases. Let her call the police so I can show the police that her nephews came and threatened me, and then she could deal with it.
We have a disturbance here. We have a patron that's being.
I can't be trespassing in the public library. You are also correct.
We've asked him to leave, and now he's trespassing. We're on Mermaid Avenue between.
Now, I don't want nobody to say I called the police. Y'all about to get a lesson in law in a couple of minutes. They might wheel her out of here in cuffs. They might wheel her out of here in cuffs. And they're gonna go look for her nephews. They're gonna wheel her out here in cuffs. They're gonna wheel her out here in cuffs and they're gonna go look for her nephews.
Yes, he is.
Take a picture of me. I'm Jack Frost, BBNNETWORK. I'm on YouTube. We got over 100,000 online.
I'm not sure. No.
Her grandson, thank you. She about to get her grandson locked up right now. It's always women. It's always some woman. They sent that nigga on a dummy mission. Yes, she did.
Yes.
I'm not going nowhere. I always stay. I want them to call the police and video me too. She's also videoing me, and I'm gonna let the police know that she's videoing me to have more gangs people come after me.
I'm sorry. Yes, he is.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the police. I told you I always wait for the police.
Approximately about 34. I don't know how old he is.
She said I'm 34.
My last name, I'd rather not say it.
I'll step. No, I'm not going nowhere. Nah, I don't need to do none of those things. I didn't do anything wrong. And then her grandson is gonna feel like shit if he ever seen what I actually said to her when I was actually pretty respectful. Y'all heard it yourselves. Y'all heard it yourselves. I didn't say nothing disrespectful to her. I just said, oh man, this is crazy. I gotta go. I didn't call the cops, by the way. So they coming. They coming. I wonder if any officers show up. I know. Called her grandson instead of the police. They out here sitting. Now, what if I had a gun on me? What if I had a knife on me and I would have just stabbed the shit out of her grandson and killed that nigga? She'd be somewhere crying. What if I would have just killed that little nigga? She'd be somewhere crying. That little nigga died, she would have blamed it on me. Somebody else gonna kill her grandson. She gonna probably do it. She gonna go send that nigga somewhere to go get killed. Let's wait for the police. And let's get the other video ready so when the police comes, they can see the young men that she sent after me to come attack me. Look, she's literally sent some people to attack me and then called the police, man. These guys are not very smart. They're not very smart. They think that black men are always supposed to be scared of the police. I know the law, so I'm never scared of the police.
It's only 124.
I literally went to school for law. I keep telling people that. People that don't believe in me. So I'm also gonna let the police know that she put a bounty out on my head. That's what I'm gonna tell them. Nah, actually they can't beat me in a fight. Them little two little niggas, them niggas full grown muscles ain't even come yet, fam. I stomp them up holding both of them niggas' asses together. I wasn't concerned.
The pharmacy? Oh, hi. We don't do faxes here, but 20.
I'm damn near 50 years old, fam. I've been in more fights than them niggas probably been alive. There we go. Just gotta get it to the point. So there we go. Boom. I don't care who they calling. Remember, I've been trying to get somebody to kill me for how long now? So I don't care. What they gonna do? Kill me? I don't even care. There's literally nothing they can do that's gonna be something that I don't want to happen. She just lost her job for nothing. Just because she just lost her job because some dude came in here and she didn't have 2 seconds to listen to me to say who the person was, because she couldn't be bothered. She just couldn't be bothered to let me finish one sentence. I'm not going nowhere. How many other times have we been on live and somebody said they was gonna call the police? And I always say I'm not going nowhere. Because I know the law. I haven't done anything wrong. When the cops come and I show them the clip, because I literally took the whole entire video of them threatening me. And then why were they in here? They said, literally said her. Oh, the dude that threatened me? Yeah, he's threatening somebody is actually literally a punishable offense. He could get a couple of months or up to, I think, 1 to 3. Just for threats. Yeah, that's a fact. And she had to do is speak. Oh, she was just mad disrespectful to me, wasn't she? I told y'all, man. And then they act like it's me, though. They pretend like I'm the one that's doing something wrong, and I'm not. Here we go. Police is here right now. Let's go. If you call the police and, well, I don't know, because the reason why she called the police is not a reason why she should get in trouble, even if it's not the truth. Because it's different if she called the police saying I was doing something that I 100% wasn't doing. You understand? But that's not necessarily the case. Boom. There you go. I just had her nephews come in here and threaten me, and I would like to make a police report.
One thing, calm down. Let me figure out what's going on. Okay,
I
understand one part.
100% want to
Okay,
make a police
let's understand one part. Now, please.
And I have it on film.
Okay.
So, I'm a YouTube content creator, and I have people that troll me, that they want bad things to happen to me.
Right.
So while I was filming, and I thought I was speaking low, they told me that they was gonna call here and harass them. Now, the dude that's not working today, he knows that they do this, because they do this every time I work here, every time I come here and film here. So he knows, he's off today. So when I came in here, and I came in here to explain, y'all gonna be getting a lot of effed up calls, because this person just said this. Look, I'm gonna show you what the person said, just so we can be clear. So you can see I'm not capping. So the person basically just said that they're gonna call and spam their phone, which they have done previously. They said that they're gonna call and spam their phone.
You're live right now.
I'm live right this second. I have I have over 100K. Yeah. So this person said that they were going to harass them. So I literally just came in here to say somebody's gonna harass y'all on the phone. That's it. That's all I came in here to say. I didn't come.
You be the one that be on the side every morning?
And I be preaching about God. That's me.
Okay. So for right now, sir, they just don't want you to head out. Right?
Okay, yeah, but I want to make a police report on her nephews.
Okay. Her nephews were never here, sir.
Yes, they were. I got it on tape.
Okay.
I got some people on God's
Listen,
side.
we'll speak outside.
Let's go. Okay, so now we're gonna see, police and some police are bad police. Let's see what happens. Now we're gonna see if these police officers are gonna file my report after I show them the threats that the individuals gave me. Yep, 100%.
There's no problem with that.
Yep, it was live. They're ready to take her side, dude, putting on his gloves. He really think I'm gonna understand?
AC's heavy in there.
Yeah, all the excuses. Yeah, I got video. Just a couple of minutes ago, and I want a report made. I think you gotta get kids like this off the street. I didn't call the police, they did. Yep, hold on. I want these kids off the street. You gotta get these kids off the street. Here they go right there. Yes, sir, I just wanna make sure I get to the spot. Gotta get these kids off the street before she have them go kill somebody. Okay. No. Gotta get them kids off the street, fam. Pardon. Gotta get them kids off the street, fam. Yeah, the one came in here with a whole shiesty mask on, reaching in his pants. Now he's just moving through it like he's trying to skip past it. I don't
Buddy,
know.
can you let us go through the video?
I'm trying to get to.
This guy's super aggressive with me like I did something. Like I didn't do nothing.
Find the timestamp
The
again.
one that I just showed you? Right there, you see him right there? You see him right there? Okay, boom. He's about to walk in. I just clipped right a couple of seconds before. You need to speed it up a little. Don't worry about it. I literally work mostly, I cover court cases, and I literally hang out with DAs and fucking lawyers all day when I'm not here doing this. I literally hang out with DAs and lawyers all day when I'm not doing this, when I'm at the courts. I'm not one of those dudes that the police got a problem with me, or I got a function I'm about to do with the police on August 1st, fam. You got the wrong dude. You got the wrong dude, fam. I'm literally doing a function with the police, fam.
Okay, you got your ID on you and a phone number so I can put on the report?
But you want my ID and phone number to call and report?
No, for the report. I have to put you as the victim.
Yeah.
I just need to take a picture of it, right?
Yeah.
Can I get your ID so I can take a picture for the report?
I think this is some bullshit. I don't understand it. Because
I need your exact name and you can leave right there. Take a picture of it.
I'm gonna have to go talk to some people that I don't get fucked over.
Talk to whoever you need to. Let me get a phone number for you so the report will be ready in 2 or 3 days.
I want to put my thing over here. I'm not gonna let this go. Y'all know that, right? I'm 100% not gonna let this go. 100% I'm not gonna let this go. 100% I'm not gonna let this go. I promise. %, I'm not gonna let this go. If I don't get, 100%. 100%, I'm not gonna let this go. Yeah, they expected, the cops pulled up and expected me to be, they believe what she said. That I'm just some weirdo, random nigga doing weird shit. That's not me, fam. I'm 100% not gonna let this go. 100%. I promise you. I promise you I'm not gonna let this go. I'm gonna treat this like them niggas rolled up on me ready to blast me. I'm 100% not gonna let this go. %. In a couple of days, I know I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. The lady asked me all of this because I need y'all to understand. Let me go to the front. All of this is because the lady said, I said, oh, y'all gonna be getting a whole bunch of bullshit ass calls. I was like, yo, y'all just gonna get a whole bunch of bullshit ass calls with people trolling y'all. She somehow turned that shit into something else. She was like, who? So I'm trying to explain who is gonna be making the calls. But she doesn't even want me to, she can't let me say a sentence. What happened is, the police are gonna bullshit. And I'm gonna have to pull up to the actual precinct with the video. That's what I expect is gonna happen. Yes, instead of calling her nephews, she could have called the cops. She didn't do that. I never leave when somebody say they're gonna call the cops. Never. I had an experience when I was young where I was in the right. Somebody said they was gonna call the cops on me. I was in the right and I left. And then I ended up getting arrested by the cops. And that cop told me the smartest thing ever. He says, whenever somebody is calling the police, never leave. Because once you leave, you're assumed to be the person in the wrong. Dude was putting on his gloves and homeboy had to say, are we live? Dude was putting on his gloves, homeboy was like, we live? That's how come I know they not gonna make the police report. We're about to be famous. We're about to be famous because he ain't gonna make the report. We're about to be famous, fam. We're about to be famous. I'm about to have the privilege of taking down the library and the police at the same damn time. Yeah, the dude did try to do some weirdo shit. Oh, the other kid. Man, them kids was skinny. Like, I'm small right now, fam. But I still got grown man muscles. Them niggas is skinny, fam. I'm small right now, but I still got grown man muscles. Them little kids was skinny, fam. And that little tight ass spot right there, them niggas would have got work. Them two little niggas is skinny as shit.
After two?
They don't even got no experience.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Nah, I'm dealing with the cops, fam. Because once I go back and forth with niggas in the street constantly, that's how you get caught up and get in bad situations. So I don't want to fight nobody. I done say this multiple times. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to get into it with nobody. I'm calling the police. Period. I'm gonna let them have the headache. I don't want the headache. How am I gonna be out here trying to tell people to do the things the right way, and I won't even do that? I could think she's an idiot. Why can't I think she's an idiot? Because she's a grandmother? So she's a grandmother, so I can't think she's an idiot? Aren't y'all the same people that tell me I can't tell other people they can't have an opinion? Now you're trying to tell me I can't have an opinion? I can't think somebody's an idiot? Why? Because of their age? Not because of their behavior? I went up to her to tell her something that I thought would be benefiting her, knowing that she was about to get a whole bunch of bullshit calls for no reason? And she turned that around to be a reason to be mad at me? And you think I'm the one that's wrong? That part. It's always women getting niggas killed, fam. It's always some woman calling some person up to go somewhere and then them niggas die. Or they kill somebody. And then they end up in jail or they in the grave. And that same woman is somewhere crying. Tell me where the lie at. Tell me where the lie at. Tell me where the lie at. You know how many men indebted or are dead and in jail right now? Because some woman had her feelings hurt over some shit she did? That woman a whole grandmother and she calling her kids. She calling her grandkids, fam. She a whole grandmother. She calling her grandkids, fam. These are the type of adults we have out here. She not calling her grandkids because somebody touched her. She not calling her grandkids because somebody robbed her. She called her grandkids because somebody said something she didn't like. And these are the fucking adults that y'all got out here. The fucking adults that's running around doing shit to try to get niggas killed. How do I keep telling y'all got fake OGs out here? She didn't call her grandkids because I did something to her. She called her grandkids because I was fucking right. She called her grandkid because I was right. And she couldn't handle it. She should have let me finish what I was fucking saying. Just like I let her finish what she was saying. Now she cool with the police officer, so he's not gonna do nothing. But I'm going to the precinct. How about that? I'm gonna talk to a captain in charge. How about that? And if that don't work, I'm gonna go to a different precinct and complain on that precinct. How about that? And if that don't work, I'm calling Esquire. How about that? Lawyers like Esquire, those type of lawyers, they love going after the police. Probably do that shit pro bono, fam. Probably do that shit pro bono. I don't even think I'm gonna wait for 3 days. I think I'm gonna go down there tomorrow and I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna make sure I let them know my life is in danger. These people might kill me. These people might kill me. And these people, if she gonna call her grandson over me saying a disagreement with her, you don't think they'd kill me over nothing also? These people will 100% kill me. And I'm gonna call the library. I'm gonna call the library system. And I'm gonna send the video to the fucking library. And I wanna know how she work here. Two things. When you dealing with these young niggas, you can't be aggressive with them. A lot of them, like I'm assuming homeboy, they spend a lot of time with women. So they don't respond the way we respond. You understand? They don't respond the way we respond. This shit's kind of scary sometimes. Because when we dealing with men, you can say something to a man and they'll have an understanding. But when these men that's really women mentally, but men physically, they don't, it's not the same. You understand? And I'm not talking about the LGBTQ. It's not the same. And that's why these young dudes is out here killing each other right and left. Because of fucking old people like that. Instead of trying to encourage them to do something good, they busy out here encouraging them to try to get into BS. What the fuck? How could you tell me you love your grandson and you sending your grandson to go fight a nigga over words? You love your grandson, though. But you sending your grandson to go fight some stranger over fucking words. But you love this nigga. You trying to help this nigga go to prison. Tell me where the lie at. You trying to help this nigga in the grave. Tell me where the lie at. You sending his grandson to go fight a nigga over words. Not curse words either. Good morning, gentlemen. All right. Y'all see me out here before, right? Gentlemen, y'all see me out here before, right? I'm usually pretty upbeat, cool dude, right? Boom. Enjoy your day, gentlemen. Y'all was hooping? I don't know. Wait, what? Over here, Pfizer? Wait, hold on. I was gonna come down here and film some of y'all games a while back. How is it? That's what it is, salute. Godspeed. That shit was dumb funny. That one police officer thought he was gonna get aggressive. Nigga started putting his gloves on. His homeboy looked at him and said, "Are we live?" Yes, we're live. The fuck? Yeah, we live. That one kid told me, y'all don't notice niggas is always threatening me, telling me to turn my live off, and I never do. I believe the one in the mask had something on him. He had a weapon on him. The one in the mask had a weapon on him. I don't know what kind of weapon it was, but he had a weapon on him. He was fidgeting with it. Morning. So I'm assuming I was supposed to get into a scuffle with the other nigga while the other nigga stabbed me. You feel me? Because he had a weapon on him. I don't know what kind of weapon it was, though. But he did have a weapon on him. How y'all two niggas going to jump one nigga and one of y'all got a weapon? Why the fuck would you even need to bring a weapon if it's a 2 against 1? Fam. Fam. They got 2 against 1 and they brought a weapon. Why would you even need to bring a weapon on a 2 against 1, fam? He had something. I don't know if he had the strap. I don't know what he had. He had something, though. And he's still an idiot. Because if one of y'all have a mask and the other one don't, nigga, they still know who you are, dummy. You think if your friend don't got a mask, but you do have a mask, they can't figure out who you are? They can still figure out who you are, fam. Yeah, he had a weapon. He was fidgeting with it. Never put your hands down when somebody say put your hands down, fam. My hand is up here because as soon as you make a slick move, I got to get to action. Never put your hands down when somebody say put your hands down. I don't know if dude had a strap on him, just saying stuff. I wanted to fight, but they had to throw the first whatever. Good morning, gentlemen, sir. I'm sorry about today if you haven't heard. Some kids, the lady called her grandsons to come beat me up. Is there somebody I could contact about that, fam? You can't be calling people to come beat people up.
No, I mean, see, I don't know because I don't know who. Yeah, I wasn't here. I don't know who called who, so I can't say anything because I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to get involved. I don't want to fuck up your work.
No, I'm saying that I'm not saying you're lying, but if it happens inside, then I'm responsible.
I have it on camera.
But I don't know who the individual called him. Like I don't know. Was there any like physical contact?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what happened. So you know how I've been filming here.
Yes.
So I do YouTube. Yes. So some of the people on YouTube that aren't very good people, they've been calling y'all, harassing y'all on the phone. They did like a couple of days. The other guy, he's not here. He's not working here today. The dude who's about this tall, the main guy, he knows about it.
Oh, yeah, Boris.
Yeah, he knows about it.
Okay, because I've been on vacation, so this could have been how I was on vacation. Yeah. Too, I just got back.
Cool. So I went inside to go tell the lady that people are going to start harassing y'all so she can understand what's going to happen.
Oh, so you gave her a little heads up.
But when I went to go tell her that people are going to harass her, she started yelling at me.
That's retarded. That's stupid. Why would she yell at you for? And if you're giving her a heads up and you're going to try and give us safety, why the hell would she yell at you? That doesn't make any sense.
So she started yelling at me. So I say, all right, I don't want to deal with this. She's an idiot. And I walk off. So since I call her an idiot, she calls her grandson up here to come fight me. And he brings a guy with him.
Now it takes two people?
Yeah.
Listen, 101 I would respect, but stupid to do anything. Two people, really? All right, I'll look into and see what's going on.
And then she called the police on me, so I made a police report.
But that's a good thing at least.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have to protect yourself no matter what.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the info.
Not a problem. Salute. Fam, I didn't do anything wrong. Y'all were here.
You don't bother me. You're out here freedom of speech. So you're not harassing nobody in there. What do I care?
Boom. I didn't do nothing wrong, fam. This is the type of women that get our young men killed. But y'all let it happen because she's a grandmother. This is the type of woman that get our young men killed. This is the type of women that keep our young men in prison. They got them out here fighting over nothing. She gonna go send somebody to come fight me because she was being difficult and I think she's an idiot? I just want you to understand that. She wanted to send her grandkid to fight me because she was being difficult and I think she's an idiot. Not because I actually did anything to her. Not because I actually did anything. I am 100% dealing with the police, fam. I'm not out here fighting you niggas. I'm not out here shooting with you niggas. I'm not out here trying to go gun to gun with you niggas. I'm 100% dealing with it that way. 100% of the time. So the best way we could go is there's no reason for us to have arguments. There's no reason for us to be arguing. There's no reason for us to be fighting. If you don't like me or I don't like you, let's just go our separate ways. It's that simple. You go do what you do, I go do what I do. It's that simple. Yeah, the police left. Police had to leave. All they wanted me to do, all they did was ask me to leave the building for a day. Because that's the police that she know. And that's why I'm gonna go press the motherfuckers at the precinct. I'm gonna press this shit. I'm not letting this shit die. Y'all know how I get. I be like a dog with a fucking chew toy, fam. We on this. We on this. That lady gonna get her grandson killed, fam. I feel so sorry for that little nigga. Pardon my language. I feel sorry for that little dude. He don't know no better. He about to get himself killed. He about to get himself killed or sent to prison because his grandmother has a bad attitude. We were on live, fam. We were literally on live. Did I say anything wrong to those police officers? And she called the police, not me. Did I say anything wrong to those police officers? Nah, they wanted a whole bunch of shit. But I don't have nothing to hide. That's the problem. People, y'all really need to stop listening to these channels that talk shit about me. For real, for real. On the real. Yeah, nah, I stay. But you heard when I told them where I stay at, them niggas was like, yeah, nah, I stay in 37th. I don't care. It is what it is. I stay deep in the 37th, but it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? This is New York. Niggas ask you what block you on and shit like that. That's not that big of a deal. If we was in the Bronx, I'd be like, I'm on 161. And if I was still living out there, you feel me? Like, it's really not that big of, at least it's not to me. It's not to me. They can't even get into where I live. Them niggas probably, if they try to run into where I live, they gonna get shot. No, if they try to come into where I live, they gonna get shot. I live in Seagate, fam. I got police, fam. And I'm cool with those police officers, and I do shit with the police in the community, fam. I'm not a bad guy. I do shit with the police in the community, fam. I do community stuff to help the community, fam. I try to get involved in shit that help the community, fam. I'm not that guy. She literally arguing with the wrong person for no reason. Nah, you can't talk to these young niggas. And that's what I was trying to explain yesterday. A lot of these young dudes was raised by women. No disrespect to women. But since they was raised by women, they don't communicate the way a lot of us that was raised by men or grew up around a majority of men communicate. They communicate different. You understand? Everything is emotional. Everything is emotional. Every decision they make is based off of an emotion. They don't make any decisions based off of strategy, intelligence, none of that. They just make emotional decisions. That's how you know that little nigga is gonna be in jail or worse. Because he don't have no real guidance. You could tell from his grandmoms, there's no real guidance. I grew up in the day and age where your parents didn't send you out to go fight people. They tried to prevent you from going out into the street and getting in fights. We're in a totally different day and age now, where these parents and these grandparents is sending their kids to go to jail and get killed. We live in a different day and age, man. Oh shit. Wow. Hold on. I'm not going to talk about it. I just wanted to show y'all it. Little Dirk reportedly had to cancel his performance last minute due to heart issues. And just so we could be clear, y'all do know I would have been wrong if I'm out here fighting children, right? Y'all do know that's not the example I'm supposed to set. Y'all do know I'm not supposed to be out here fighting 15, 16-year-olds, right? Does anybody else know this, or am I the only one that knows this? That I'm not supposed to be out here fighting little kids? Anybody else know this, or am I the only one that knows this? I'm curious. So no, there's nowhere in this planet that I'm trying to have fights with 15, 16, and 17-year-old kids, fam. I'm not trying to have fights with nobody, fam. I don't want to fight you, fam. I don't want to fight you today. I don't fight you tomorrow. I don't want to fight you yesterday, man. Niggas will trick you out of your spot, fam. Niggas will trick you out of your spot, fam. I mean, sooner or later, I'm suspecting they're gonna try to kill me, and one of us is gonna have to, it's gonna have to be. I'm suspecting. No, I'm not going live nowhere else. They bring more people. What's gonna happen? They're gonna take my life? If they take my life, all of my problems go away, right? I mean, that's literally a win-win, fam. Why would I leave? That don't make sense. Why would I do that? That don't make sense. If they take my life, my problems go away. Why would I leave? That don't make sense. No. Yo, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm assuming sooner or later they're gonna try to kill me. And all of my problems are gonna go away. I'm not gonna have no more problems. I don't understand how that's a bad thing. I'm dead serious. I'm not even capping. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Ain't going nowhere. Fuck out of here. Because that lady got a bad attitude, I gotta leave because that lady got a bad attitude. I just spoke to the dude. Did you hear what the dude said? What she did made no sense, fam. I literally went in there to explain to them that they was about to start getting mass fucking calls of people harassing them. Now I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere, so what? What are they gonna do? Take my life? She gonna end up going to jail. Her grandsons is gonna go to jail. Everybody going to jail. And I'm not gonna have no more problems. All of my problems gonna go away. So why the fuck would I move for? That don't make sense. Y'all think I'm capping when I say I want certain things to happen. I'm not capping. Y'all just believe the wrong people. Matter of fact, I'm walking straight to the precinct when I leave here. I'm gonna go hard in the paint over this shit. Fuck that. And what's really gonna be fucked up and hurt her is when they do the actual report and they speak to the guy that works here regularly and he says, yes, this is the thing. Then what? Yes, this is the thing. They call all the time randomly and harass us. Oh, so he was literally trying to tell her what was happening and she was just being unnecessarily disrespectful for no reason whatsoever. And then after she was disrespectful to him for no reason whatsoever, and he didn't like it, she called her grandson to come at him because she didn't like how she disrespected him. Do you remember when Kevin Samuels said the thing that's fucking up our kids is black women? Kevin Samuels said that. I'm not saying that. Kevin Samuels said that. Kevin Samuels said that black women is leading our children in the wrong way. Kevin Samuels said that. Imagine being a grown adult and calling your kid or your grandkid to come get into a fight with somebody, because you disrespected them and then didn't like the way that they responded to your disrespect. I can't wait to show her bosses. I can't wait to show her bosses. Because I'm going to need the email. I'm going to need the telephone number. I'm going to need all of the information to be able to contact the library people. And I want to know why she's working here. Imagine how many other black men she treated as disgustingly as she just treated me for no reason. And then you wonder why you little boys, our black young men is out here in the distress that they are. Imagine how many other black young men that she treated so disgusting like she just treated me. And then we wonder why we got young black men out here that they on all different they all over the place doing all different type of weirdo shit. attitude is disgusting. Disgusting. Like, when was it okay to be disgusting like that?
Él lo va a hacer ahorita.
Since when was it cool to be disgusting like that? Just disgusting towards our own people. Just disgusting. I literally went in there to be helpful. Helpful. What time we got? How much charge I got in this phone? Shit is bananas, fam. I literally went in there to be helpful, fam. I just went in there to be helpful. That motherfucker whistle loud as shit, fam. I mean, that's impressive. The fuck? That lady's attitude was disgusting, fam. Like, we gotta do better as men and women. And there's no reason in the world how you gonna be an old lady like that and have that type of nasty ass fucking attitude, fam. Like, she a whole old lady, fam. To have an attitude like that is fucking a shame, fam. She a whole old lady, fam. She sent her grandson on a dummy mission, fam. She sent her grandmother on she sent her grandson on a dummy mission, fam. For a person that everybody always say is scared, I never stop talking. So I don't understand where all of this I'm scared of everything come from if I never get off of the energy I'm on. I always keep the same. I never get off the energy I'm on. I try to tame it when I have to, but I'm always on the same shit, and I never give in. And I'm going to say something, and I want to be clear about this. The young boy was about to actually start listening, and me and him was about to actually start being ready to have a dialogue. Then the nigga with the shiesty mask start talking crazy. You understand? Me and the young man actually started having a little bit of dialogue there. But the other emotional asshole then had to start weighing in. Like he threatening the nigga. No, nigga. I deal with kids all day. There's a certain amount of give that you have to give. You understand? There's a certain amount of... How you doing? There's a certain amount of giving that you have to give when you're dealing with kids. And when you're dealing with those mid-teenage to late teenage kids, you have to allow for them to feel a certain way. You can't take their strength away. You understand? You have to allow for them to feel a certain way. Because I'm not trying to make you feel like less. I'm trying to allow for you to see that there's more. You understand? I wasn't trying to make him feel little. I think that that's a mistake that a lot of older niggas do when they trying to correct a young dude. They try to make them feel little. So I wasn't trying to make him feel little. I was just trying to speak in a manner so he could see that there was just more to see. You understand? That's how you're supposed to teach. You're not supposed to teach by trying to tear a person down. You're supposed to teach by allowing for a person to understand that there's so much more out there than what they already know. That lady sent her grandson on a dummy mission, fam. That lady sent her grandson on a dummy mission, fam. That nigga ain't gonna live much longer. I'm sorry to say, he gonna be in jail or dead, fam. That lady ain't gonna have it no other way. I promise you. That lady ain't gonna have it no other way. I feel bad for him. I'm not even mad at young dude. He was just doing what he was told. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at all at the young dude, not even a little. He was just doing what he was told. He was doing what he was taught. They didn't teach him to be intelligent, so he didn't do that. They didn't teach him to have his own how do you call that, comprehension skills. So he didn't do that. They teaching him to throw his life away. So that's what he came to do. He came to throw his life away. How the hell you a grandmother and you calling your grandson on somebody because they said something you didn't like? But they didn't disrespect you. They just said something you didn't like. So you're gonna call your grandson to quite possibly probably get beat up, hurt, killed, anything. Todd Better says, I watched it. He wasn't even thinking, just going off of emotion. The women raised them, fam. That's the one thing I'm gonna say. When you're raised by a man and you a male, you just think different. You're not so emotional. These dudes out here is raised by women. It's all emotion. It's no common sense. It's all emotion. Even if his grandmoms call him up and say somebody was out here talking crazy, he was supposed to pull up to me and be like, and this is real OG shit. He was supposed to pull up to me and be like, yo, let me talk to you for a second. Yo, what's up? What happened? What you mean what happened? Yo, some shit my grandmom said, da-da-da. What happened? You know I gotta come out here and talk about this. You feel me? That's real nigga shit. That grandmother can't wait to get her grandson killed or sent to jail. She can't fucking wait, fam. I promise you. Right now, she in there thinking of how she gonna get it done. I feel bad for the kids of the day. They don't have no guidance. They don't got nobody to steer them in the right direction. The only thing they got is people trying to bring the hood to them and bring them to the hood. They don't got nobody trying to steer them in the right direction. You work in the library. I'm assuming that he at home doing nothing. You could call him down here to fight, but you can't call him down here to do work. You could call him down here to fight, but you can't call him down here to work. You already work here. It's only a word. You could call him down here to fight, but you can't call him down here to make a buck. The library always need helpers. So that lady could call her grandson down here to get into a fight with a stranger, but she can't call a nigga up to come down here to get a check. Can somebody tell me where I'm wrong? Just tell me where I'm wrong. I'm listening. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Tell me where I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Tell me where I'm wrong. I want to know where I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Tell me where I'm wrong. She could call her grandson down here to fight, But she can't call her grandson down here to get some of this extra bucks every week. Because we've been out here every day. We ain't never seen the nigga. This is the library. They always got shit that you could come down here for a couple of hours, especially if somebody work here. They could plug you in over the summer. It's these kids. It's a library. So she could call the little nigga down here and he ain't even gonna get this. He's not even gonna get this. He's not even gonna understand this. Because he's too young. He don't even understand economics yet. She gonna call her grandson down here to fight. But she can't call her grandson down here because she gonna do this or do that, and I'm gonna give you a couple of bucks. We don't have any, look. And before anybody say anything, I used to do shit like this. I owned a couple of businesses. You call a person down, you don't really got no work for them. You're gonna pay them out of your own pocket. But you're gonna let them go do a little bit of this bullshit, and you're gonna let them go do a little bit of that bullshit for an hour or two, just so you can put some work ethic in them. So you're trying to tell me she can't call her grandson down here to do shit for like an hour and then toss the nigga 20 bucks? Just to try to build some work ethic in them? But what she can do is call the nigga down here because somebody hurt her feelings. And we all seen I didn't disrespect her. It's on live. It's literally on live video. I didn't disrespect her. The question is, how much do she love him? How could she love him, fam? She don't love him. How much could anybody love you if they calling you up to go fight some nigga that they don't even know? How much could they love over nothing? How much could they love you? How much could you love your grandson or your son or your daughter or whoever if you're calling them up to go fight somebody you barely know because your feelings were slightly hurt because they said something while they was walking away? How much could she love him, fam? Put it in the chat. I want to know from 0 to 10. How much y'all think she love him? From 0 to 10. Put it in the chat. I'm going to go with 0. I'm going to go with 0. I'm gonna go with 0. I keep trying to tell y'all, playing with me, fam. I'm calling the police, fam. And I didn't even call the police. She did. It could have been a bad situation, period, if it was one of those mornings that I'm having a bad morning. I just happened to be having a great morning this morning. Somebody sent a drop before the show even started. I just happened to be having a great morning this morning. A really great morning. I had Dunkin' Donuts this morning. I'm having a fucking excellent morning this morning. If this was one of those mornings I was in a different mood, yeah, this shit could have went different. When a nigga first opened the door and I was like, and he said, yo, will I speak to you? Or whatever the fuck he said, I was gonna grab that nigga by the snatch the nigga inside the fucking door. What the fuck? But I didn't think it was the lady. I just thought it was just some random asshole coming up to me. When he explained that it was because of the lady, then I wanted to have a conversation. You understand? I thought it was just one of the random assholes that be in the chat that just talk about they gonna walk up on me and shit. That's what I thought it was. I get walked up on a lot more than y'all know, by the way. So that's who I thought it was. And then when he said it was the lady, I'm not gonna lie, I initially started feeling bad for him. That nigga ain't gonna make it, fam. He gonna be dead or in jail. He ain't gonna make it. You know how hard it is to make it when your parents are trying to send you in the right direction? Imagine how hard it is to make it when you got a whole grandparent trying to keep you a street nigga. You know how hard it is to make it when they trying to keep you out of the street? Imagine you trying to make it and they trying to keep you in the street. That lady was wrong, period. I went in there to give her assistance and help. She decided that I wasn't worth talking to. She talked to me like I wasn't shit. And I didn't even lose my temper. I didn't get an attitude with her. I didn't raise my voice at her or nothing. I turned and walked away. And because she didn't like that I called her an idiot, she called her grandson. That little nigga ain't gonna make it, fam. We got 86 people in here. Hit that like button. We went over 1,000 so far during the show. We've had over 1,000 different viewers in here so far this show. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. Police officer was putting his gloves on. His man said, "We live?" I said, "Yeah, we live." That bitch tried to get part of my language. She tried to get me beat up. Yeah, I don't know that lady. I know nothing about that lady. That lady don't know anything. She just saying stuff. So, she first tried to get her grandson to come beat me up. Then she tried to get the police to come beat me up. But y'all don't call bitches like this snitches? Y'all gonna call me a snitch though, not her, the one that called the police. They gonna get all of this smoke. They called the police, I didn't. They gonna get all of this smoke. All of this legal smoke. What up, Nick the Slick? They about to get all of this legal smoke. She called the police, I didn't. Everything that come after this is on you. And I don't think those police officers made a report. They didn't make a report. They do this other thing, right? But I got to go to the precinct because I think they marked it down like I did something wrong because they might be stupid enough not to realize I recorded the whole entire situation. I recorded the whole entire situation. Everything. Every word. I called her an idiot. I didn't call her an idiot. I let people know I think she's an idiot. And I could think people are an idiot. Imagine somebody telling you you can't think someone is an idiot. Imagine that. What's next? You can't think somebody's pretty? You can't think somebody smell good? We can read our word for today. I think they coming back to kill me, fam. And that's how I'm going to handle the situation. So I'm making sure after they do come back and kill me or do whatever they plan on doing, she going to jail with them. She could go to jail with him. She shouldn't be able to send her grandkids to jail and she stay free. Oh, scripture. Let's see what the words say today. So she could go send her grandkids on dummy missions that might get them to go to jail or get killed, but nothing happened to her. Nothing happened to her. Timothy. 1 Timothy, verse 2, line 5. There is only one God. There is also only one person who brings God and people together. That person is Jesus Christ, who became a man himself. 1 Timothy, verse 2, line 5. There is only one God. There is only one person who brings God and people together. That person is Jesus Christ, who became a man himself. Now, I want to mention something real quick. In the Bible, it says the head of Christ is God, the head of man is Christ, the head of woman is man, and the head of man and the head of child is woman. So basically, a man can't get to God except for through Christ. So a man has to come to Jesus Christ in order to get through to God. Likewise, a woman can't get to Jesus Christ unless she comes through a man. Likewise, the children can't get through to the man unless they come through a woman. So all of these things are important, and it's why the family needs to be kept together. Amen. Because unless we have a man and a woman in the household, running the household, it will be incomplete. A lot of these men now are being raised by females. So they don't have a direct line to Jesus Christ. So says the Bible. But if there's no woman in the house, the man doesn't have a line to his children. So a man needs a woman in the house. So a man could be able to communicate with his children and raise his children in a manner that his children could get to Christ. Tori Mosley says she started problems with a man and then she called other dudes to come handle it. That's bananas, fam. But that's, you know how I keep telling y'all I have weird problems with black women? That's it. Like what you just saw. Like that's the type of shit I'm going through all the time. I just don't be on live. That shit like that. All the fucking time. I just don't be on live. So I understand why when some of the shit I don't even tell y'all about, because it be so absolutely bonkers, I just don't be thinking anybody's gonna believe it. But black women really do just attack me. And I don't get it. I don't get it. What didn't you peep? You said I didn't even peep. What you peep? Oh man, I think it's dangerous what Adam 22 is doing with the whole, while they do their relationship with the we don't care who you bang. I think that's terrible. I think the finesse two-time thing is terrible. You can have more than one wife, but your wives aren't supposed to be sleeping with one another, fam. So I'm for the polygamy, the multiple wives, but your wives aren't supposed to be sleeping with one another, fam. Oh, you also aren't supposed to be having sex with both of your wives at the same time, even if they're not sleeping with each other. You understand? Like, so there's parameters that you're supposed to be following that these dudes don't follow. So yeah, they breaking down the fabric of our families on a regular everyday basis. And people are just ignoring it because we're supposed to, as a male, you're supposed to want to have threesomes. If you don't want to have a threesome, you're gay. As a male, you're supposed to want to bang all the broads. If you don't want to bang all the broads, you're gay. You understand? As a male, you're supposed to want to do tons of shit that the Bible say don't do. That's actually toxic. And then when you don't do it, people try to say that there's something wrong with you. You understand? When you're just trying to live by God. So you can't let them pressure you. Don't let Satan pull up on you and pressure you to go back to sin. You think Satan want to let you go? Satan don't want to let you go. Don't let him pressure you back into sin. That lady was the most unprofessional I've ever seen a freaking lady ever at work in the library. That was crazy. I think one of the things, I think she was mad because they could kind of hear me where I'm at. And I was talking to the lady that worked at the other spot, and she's a cutie. So I was talking to the lady that was working at the other spot, and I complimented her. And I'm not surprised if she heard that, and I just wouldn't be surprised, fam. Remember, whenever a black man shows any interest in a woman that isn't black, especially older black women, get pissed. So no, I don't believe none of that shit. I mean, I'm not gonna tell nobody, I'm not here to tell nobody how to live your life. If y'all wanna have those relationships like that, go for it. I mean, I'm not your judge, man. I'm just saying we aren't supposed to be doing that. But y'all brought that up. That's not even something that's really on my top 10 of things to discuss, to be honest with you. But that shit Adam 22 is doing, well, first thing you gotta realize is a lot of these people aren't really married. Like a lot of these celebrities, they're married, but it's not married. Like they're only married because they're married on paper. You understand? They just married on paper. It's has to deal with a financial situation. You get it? They married on paper. I don't think if a woman isn't interested in you, fam, I don't think she cares who you dating. I don't think a woman cares who you dating. But you trying to tell people where I'm at? Am I on the 11th? I don't know where I'm at. Hold on. I'm trying to do something else. Yeah, man. If a woman ain't interested in you, fam, she don't care who you dating. Shorty cute. That's a nice outfit. I like the puffy hair thing. I like when y'all do the puffy hair thing. Like it 1 or 2. I don't care. But I like the puffy hair thing y'all women be doing. I love that shit. Shout out to the Guardian Angels. What up? We got 77 people in the room. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. But Lena been, Adam 22 wife been banging other people, fam. This is nothing new. She been banging other people. This is nothing new. They, fucking DJ Academics was dragging them about it a couple of years back. Remember? I can't be the only one that remember this. DJ Academics was dragging Adam 22 when they was arguing because his wife was banging other niggas. I can't be the only person who remembers this. This is old news. Them people in that, what's up, my brothers? All right. Them niggas in that fucking industry where they are at, they do everything, fam. Ain't he like a porn guy also? Like those guys do everything. He putting something on the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna see what he's sticking on the thing. Nah, they just trying to break up our way that our marriages go, man. Go find yourself a purpose. When you find yourself a purpose and you get on your move, your woman should find you. Men, stop searching out for women. The Bible says that men are not supposed to chase women. We supposed to chase our purpose and the shit we doing in life. The woman is gonna come to you. The woman that you need is gonna come to you. We get stuck with a lot of women that we shouldn't even be with because we too busy chasing women. That woman that you need will come to you. I'm gonna call these guys up anyway. You see my phone here? I'm just walking to my phone, baby girl. Super cutie though. Which scripture we read today? That was 1 Timothy verse 2, line 5. Like Brady and Kim Kardashian right now. Most of those people banging each other, man. Almost all of them dudes is almost all of them people are banging each other. No, we're not. We're supposed to. She got a nice ass. It's not that we're not supposed to go after women. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the Bible says that we're not supposed to chase women. Because 9 times out of 10, if we're chasing a woman, we're not supposed to be chasing a woman, fam. It's supposed to be more organic. God is supposed to bring her into your life. You understand? It says it in the Bible, fam. Did she just change her outfit? If she did, she got cuter. Yeah. I think that's what it is. I'm cool with like the regular ghetto wear and all of that, but I like when a chick dolls herself up some. You know what I'm saying? Like I like skirts and I like girly shit, and I want a woman that's soft. I don't want a hard rock. Like what the fuck? I don't want to date DMX, fam. I don't want to date Styles P, fam. You understand? I don't want to date anyone from the Locks, fam. You feel it? Is that odd that I thought of tough rappers and all of the tough rappers I thought of is from Rough Riders? Nah, I'm not into Scarlett. That's not my type of thing, but that don't mean she's not attractive. She's still attractive, you know, I guess. You know, but that's not my type of thing. Like, I don't look at Scarlett and think anything, you know? Like, that's not, like, that's not my type of thing. With all due respect. Also, when I said 37th, that's the back. To be perfectly honest with you, where I live at, a lot of niggas don't want to go. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. The street that I said I live on is the street, and it literally where I live at. Where I live at, the area. It's not necessarily a place that people want to go in Coney Island. All right? It's not somewhere. It's a tough neighborhood, fam. I'm trying to keep telling y'all. Like, all of Coney Island is pretty rough. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying no pussy over here. But the place where I live, sheesh. She killing it this morning. If that outfit was orange, that's the only way it could have got any better. Yeah, I'm not dating fucking Busta Rhymes, fam. I don't want to date Busta Rhymes. I don't want to date fucking Casanova. I like soft women. I don't want to date a hard rock. What kind of shit is that, man? I don't want to date some chick that look like she fucking eat glass. I'm not trying to be dick. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I like soft. Cause this nigga got one arm. Shoot. Salute. Salute, homie. I'm so fucking thirsty and the store's right there and I can't walk across the street with the damn phone. What else y'all want to talk about? Phone about to die. We got 7% left on the battery life. Phone about to die. What else y'all want to talk about? Yes, have I dated a church girl? Yes, I have dated a church. Have I dated a church girl? Yes and no. Kinda. I don't know if you want to call it dating. That's the point I mean. But I'm more interested if I'm dating a woman, if she's open for a discussion about the Most High. Because just because somebody is in church, that don't mean that they necessarily look at the Bible the same way I look at the Bible. So it'll probably be a little bit better to meet somebody and break them in. You understand? Like, I'd be fine with meeting somebody who's not really big into the Bible, but who's open. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't need a person to be in church. You understand? I just don't want to have to celebrate all of this shit that we ain't supposed to be celebrating. You understand? Certain things I could kind of give concessions for reasons. But the overall, I want to celebrate the shit that's in the Bible. When you celebrate the holidays that's in the Bible, you bring blessings to you and your family and your household. So that's what I want to celebrate. You understand? Praise God, that's a fact. God is good. Hey, God is always good, fam. That's what we supposed to be doing. She's supposed to be calling up her grandson, trying to make sure that he did the appropriate shit today to be worshiping the Most High. Instead, she's calling up her grandson to have him come get into a fight with some nigga because the nigga said some shit about her that was actually true because she was being an idiot at the moment. Literally. And I didn't disrespect the woman at all. She lied to that boy, told that boy I disrespected him, and then sent him on a dummy mission. She gonna get that young nigga killed. Good morning.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing there, cutie? She lied to that nigga. Y'all heard what I said. I didn't disrespect that woman at all. Y'all heard what I said. I didn't even almost disrespect that woman. She went and lied to her grandson, got him emotionally charged up, sent him over here with one of his friends. Anything could have happened. Now, you got to look at it like this. How long till she do some shit and that young boy go get himself killed or he kill somebody else? Or he go do some shit and end up in jail because his grandmother is emotionally fucking unstable and a manipulator. Tell me where the lies at. Why women always getting these young niggas killed? Why women always getting these young niggas to get themselves sent to jail? Are we gonna talk about that? Or are we gonna ignore that? We gonna talk about that? Or are we gonna ignore that? No, he don't have no skills on diffusing this situation. Let me rewind that. I apologize. I'm gonna tell you why. Because there was a moment when we was talking that I think it was going where we was gonna be able to communicate. But his man had the thing on him. So he was trying to keep it going. She gonna get that boy, that young nigga gonna die, go to jail, fam. I promise you. I'm sorry to say it, but we all know it's true. We all know it's true. He ain't got a chance in this world. He ain't got a chance in this world, fam. His own grandmother is out here trying to find fights for him. He ain't got a chance in this world. What kind of chance you got when your own grandmother out here trying to find fights for you, fam? They both need Jesus. We all need Jesus. So I'm not going to say it like that. Everyone needs Jesus. Tori Mosey said, even the mask guy knows the grandson was the frontline crash dummy. Yo, that nigga that was with him with the mask, I would stop hanging out with that nigga. That nigga with the mask is gonna get you caught up. Y'all gonna end up killing he's gonna end up killing somebody, and y'all gonna both end up going to jail for that shit.
And then we can continue to do that.
They not giving the right advice to these young dudes. They got these young dudes out here throwing their lives away. They not giving these young dudes the right advice. Good morning, my brother. Alright. Got that shirt lit, by the way. Fucks with it. They not giving the right advice to these young men. They see these young men and they want acceptance and everything else. That's all most of these young dudes want. Acceptance. To be seen. To be acknowledged as a person. Just see these young dudes. Listen to them. She can't even listen to one sentence I was saying, fam. Not one sentence. What chance do you think her grandkids got? She couldn't even listen to one sentence from a person who's a customer at her location. She couldn't listen to one sentence. She couldn't listen to one sentence, fam. Not one sentence. I said 2 words and she cut me off before she even know what I'm saying. She gonna get her grandkids killed, fam. She gonna get her grandkids killed or get them put into prison. And she gonna blame everybody else in the world. It's gonna be everybody else's fault. She's not gonna accept no responsibility. I feel bad for that young man. Some of these young men could be great with a little bit of guidance. Just a little bit of guidance. Some of them don't even need a lot of guidance. Some of them, all they need is a direction and a tiny push. That's it. All they need is a direction and a tiny push. You can't even do that. You're too busy trying to find your grandson fights. You should be fucking disgusted with yourself. But she not disgusted with herself, I promise you. She gonna be by the time this shit is over, though. She should be disgusted with herself. What in the hell? Now, what if when that nigga came in the door, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. She should be disgusted with herself. She's trying to get her kids killed. We gotta do better. We gotta start trying to convince our children to not get into the bullshit. We gotta start having these conversations where we're saying, this is not worth dying over. Imagine a nigga dying because somebody walked away from somebody else's grandmother and called her and said that he thinks she's an idiot. So now somebody gotta die? You gotta create a situation that a nigga get killed? You gotta create a situation where niggas go to jail? Because you were disrespectful and somebody didn't like how you were disrespectful? I hope that young man gets away from his family. I hope that young man gets away from his family and gets himself a mentor. I hope he gets himself a mentor. I hope he gets away from that family. If that's the grandmother, imagine how the rest of the family is, fam. Mammy must be stopped at all costs. Shout out to Rugi Hauser. Shout out to Star. Salute. I should have been talking to the brother for putting up on him and all types of different stuff. When I get straight, Star. Yo, this shit is crazy. I mean, just so we could be clear, this is the grandmother, fam. Imagine what kind of assistance or help do you think that young man got? What kind of help you think he got in his life? His own grandmother is sending him on dumb missions. What kind of help do you think he got in his life? What kind of future do you think he got? We in the street, nigga. We all know street shit. Is he signaling something? Yeah, pull up. I mean, I'm not going nowhere. I'm still staying here. Am I walking home the same way I always walk home? I'm walking home the same way I always walk home. Don't worry about it. I don't know how old those kids are. That's right, he did move back to Jersey. Shout out to Star. He a real one. That old lady just sent her grandson on a dummy mission, fam. You know how often we be in here dragging old niggas for doing it?